Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Neese will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
1-1, here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here it comes now to Andrus. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Here's Carlos Gomez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2.
Batting third baseman.
Digging in, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Martin Perez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Matt Holliday. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the juniors. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of it.
Change up when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Here's Rougned Odor now. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
Odor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here's the pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback, old school Cervelli.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with John Neese. 7 hits in 25 tries. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Chris Carter now. He was
Leading off
among the
for the
many who
Yankees.
failed to record a base
First
hit in the
baseman.
loss yesterday.
Chris Carter.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And this is fouled at the plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here comes another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic.
Second
And behind the
baseman.
plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the 3rd from the Bronx. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with John Neese. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. This is line to left, and the Rangers are in the hit column. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here's Jared Hoying as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fouled back. Ready with the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Judge. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two out here and a runner at second. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Grounded to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Chase Headley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. So 1 gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Sharp ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to Napoli, and they get 2 here to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gomez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Carlos Gomez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that misses 1-1. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 22.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, Matt, we watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
What an impressive play right there. All he's doing is trying to move the runner, and most guys, when you're happy getting the bunt, but he sprinted down the line, put pressure on the defense, and gets a base hit. Now they have a chance to really break this inning open.
Now he swings and grounds it to short. One there. Back to Napoli. A double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's still pick up the runner at third.
Into the box now, Chris Carter. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that runner at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Here's Starlin Castro. Out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Alexi Ramirez.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jonathan Lucroy.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Joey Gallo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone.
First baseman number 5.
Here's Mike Napoli now.
Mike
comes into this
Napoli.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to first. Onto the bag with it is Carter, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman Chase Headley.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Chu has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Right there is Beltrek. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Line drive to center field. Gomez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swung on and grounded foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jared Hoying. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Elvis Andrus is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 out and a runner on third. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Carlos Gomez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Leading
He'll
off for
have
the
the
Yankees.
opportunity to kick things off
Center
as we
fielder,
begin the home sixth.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away.
The left fielder, number 31, Aaron.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, the
Matt Holliday
designated hitter.
standing in now. 0 for 2 on the
Holliday.
afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one.
Brian Mitchell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Brian Mitchell.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
In the air to left. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Here's another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, that's a heck of an at-bat. He got himself down early, 0-2, fights off a couple more pitches, gets to the fifth pitch of the at-bat, and gets a base hit. Nice job.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. The 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now in the box, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Out of play off to the right. A runner on first with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Judge. And that ends the inning. One left for Texas. They're down 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Matt Bush comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Matt Bush. Now batting, shortstop, Alexi.
Stepping in now, Alexi Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Headley.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ken Sanchez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. In there, 0-1, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 New York. Ken Sanchez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 11, Ken
Ready
Sanchez.
for another shot now, Mike Napoli. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Leading off for the Rangers, first baseman number 5, Mike Napoli.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Headley trying to get there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 31, Jared Hoyer.
Here's Jared Hoying. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Pitch is high, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers nothing. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number 31,
digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Chu. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris.
Now at the plate, Chris Carter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-0. So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't.
Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Dylan Vacancy.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Ellsbury patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 2-0 finish today. New York, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Jonathan Neese earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Martin Perez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dylan Betances earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the